All right, welcome back, guys. It is 2020, and I am getting back to it. I took a little bit time off for the holidays and all that good stuff. It was nice to just kind of forget what I was doing out here and then come back to it. So to start off with, I'll show you some new parts I got. The big one I got was, show you all over here, is I've got a bed, and that is obviously used, pretty crusty. I actually bought two of these to make one good one. There is some holes here and the bed's pretty beat up, but it can be salvaged. I got two beds because the other one is really crusty but had a better tailgate, which better tailgate may be two different things to me and you, since obviously this thing is never going to look as good as stock. It's always going to have some dents, look kind of abused, so I want to kind of keep it that way. And so there's the good tailgate, and good is very very opinionated, I guess, because it's not a good tailgate, nor do I want it to be. I want it to match the front of the truck, so getting a brand new takeoff bed for a reasonable price would look funny to me. This is also, I kind of like collecting parts from all over the world. That bed and tailgate came from France, and I actually gained another license plate for the wall there. So I'm up to a good amount of countries for where these parts came from for the build. Another big part that I finally got this month is a nice brand new roof. That was my big ticket item recently. I think I got this for, I think it was like $465 on PartsQ, which is, I thought was reasonable price. That's actually cheaper than anywhere I can get it here. And then shipping from around Dubai or wherever their warehouse is to Texas was 3 days and $225, which I thought was pretty reasonable. And I got some other parts in that $225 shipping. It wasn't just the roof, because they basically all they did was cut open this box and had another little small box in there, so it didn't really cause any more shipping. And man, it's just amazing how you can get things in 3 days from halfway across the world. A couple other things I've been working on. I've got some seats. These are 80 series seats, early 80 series seats, which are cloth and manual. US trucks mainly got electric and leather, like I have in the 80 and what came in the LXs. I don't like Toyota leather. It just disintegrates like crazy. I don't know if I'm actually going to use these yet. They were a good deal. What I'm probably going to do is take them out of here. They're not even mounted. They're just sitting in there. Bolt them in the 80. Drive that around. See if they're comfortable enough to then pull the covers off, wash them, and then get some nice, may replace the foam down here, and then get some nice seat covers. And then what else do I have going on here? I've actually started, the main thing what I've been working on is electric. And electric, making my own wiring harness has been just taking, oh, I know I've got 40, 50 hours into it so far, just in running wire. And then another probably 8, 10 hours in just drawing out my schematic, putting it into a binder, so I know exactly how this is run. So as I start checking off circuits that are done, I've probably got about, I'd say 75% of the harness that's going to go inside done. And so what I got, these little magnet business card holders, and these are all my circuits that I just need to work on. The only thing I haven't done yet is anything going back that way. So taillights, that's it. That's super easy. So I've started on electrical. What I'm probably going to do is just do a whole video on electrical, because it is in depth. And if any of you guys want to know how in depth I got, y'all can comment below and I will go into detail on those. But other than that, it's pretty simple. It's just time consuming, and just every circuit I go through, test it, throw the harness back in, make sure all my lengths are proper, pull it out, take it inside, do that while I'm watching TV and stuff like that. So for here, I've got started working on battery tray here, which is kind of just I don't even know what that is right now. So that's going to go right here. And then as you can see, I got my battery cable. That is double-aught gauge, 00, whatever you want to call that. 2/0, however that is. So running battery cable from here across, and then it will go to a, if you can see it, right here I have a stud where the battery is gonna put the cable, and then the cable is gonna go from here to the starter, which I got going, and then got fuse box for the lighting, and then all my relays for grid heater starting shut down there. Grid heater goes here. I don't know if I've shown you all that before. That goes up here, and then I will get into that electrical video probably, maybe maybe another video or two before, but I want to get it done, that way I can lay it all out, show you guys how I did it. I may even have some questions if I'm not done, because right now I'm stuck on the wiper circuit. I don't have a Toyota relay, which I need to get. I can't find a 12 volt 70s one, and I tried just a regular like Bosch style relay that's meant for VWs, and the Defender forums were using it too. But I think the way Toyota throws a ground signal in there to the wiper motor, it's not making my relay work. So I just had to put that down for a while and go to other things. So that's why I'm kind of getting back to some mechanical stuff. Putting metal on is my specialty. I can bolt things on a lot easier than I can when I have to think. A couple other things I got back here in the rear suspension. I've got the same thing, the Donaldson track bar, Panhard, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so for rear control arms of the suspension, what I got is, I've already installed some Metaltech upper control arms, and those are adjustable, so I can adjust the pinion angle back to stock if I need to. And then I also got these longer control arms for the lower rear control arms, and that will push the axle back to the stock location after it's lifted. Here in the back, same as the front, I got some Old Man Emu springs. These are 863 J springs, which are around, I don't know, depending on how much weight, anywhere from 3 to 4 inches. Since I'm going with the bed, it's pretty light. I didn't want to get 4-inch comp springs like I have in the front in the rear, so I started with J springs, and if they're too heavy, I'll go down to just 863 springs, which is a solid like 3-inch lift, and then maybe that'll level out. But right now, I think it's sitting pretty level. And it's hard to tell until I get the bed on, but I don't see much stink bug action just with the cab right there. So I think it's sitting pretty level all at 4 inches. Oh, here's another one. Forgot about this one, the big cattle guard bumper I got here. This is off a 70, and it came on a 73 that my buddy imported, and it didn't look right on the 73 since it only had 31-inch tires, and that is a big bumper. So it's a stainless bumper, so I'm gonna have to hack off the mounts there and figure out how to mount it to the 80 series frame, which doesn't match the 70. And it also, I don't know, it's a big bumper. And even on this truck's gonna be pretty big. It looks big, but it's pretty mean looking. I'll show, and once I get to that, I'll have a video of just how I mounted that. And it's nice that it's stainless, I guess. I got it for pretty cheap because it's just an unknown bumper. It's got some dents in it, but it'll fit the truck perfect. So that's where I am at. And that's just a little rundown of what I have going for the start of the year here, and I should get some videos, start churning them out as I get more stuff going. So comment down below if you see something you like, don't like, let me know. If you have questions, feel free, man, ask away. Like I've said before, I'm learning as I go, and it is good to hear from other people that have maybe done this or just have 70s in general to help me out. So there you go. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, be ready for the next video. All right, see you all next time, guys.